Rain, rain, go away, come back on another day. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So this week I'm going to be talking about a roller trio track called 2 minutes to 12 off the Fracture album. Thanks to David Valgam for requesting it. So what I'm going to do is just remind myself of the track and have a listen and maybe do some transcriptions and share with you the process from my point of view. So I think this bit was just running up and down a scale, and me and Luke Winter would keep eye contact, and I would try and follow what his fingers were doing. So it's like a E flat melodic minor, but we start on C. Go down. So on that note, I was just holding a long C sharp. And then using some dynamics, and I was growling as well, which is where you sing and play the note at the same time. So I just kind of in the background. The further away from the actual pitch that you're playing, the better. If you sing the same pitch, you don't get much of a growl. So that was the same pitch, and now if I try and do it semitone away, you know, you get more. But the other thing that I was doing was kind of hammering the top side key and the side D key as well, and kind of I don't know what kind of drum rudiment that is, but the other thing that I do in the middle of the note is a bit of flutter tonguing, which is where I make that kind of sound on the reed. And then towards the end of the note, I introduce some harmonics. Just coming off that note. So Luke's playing a 5/8 kind of rhythm in the background. And I'm playing. I remember that I was just practicing George Garzone's Triadic approach. George Garzone's an American saxophonist, an amazing American saxophonist. He wrote this book, and basically you just link triads together via a semitone. So in this one I was using a concert E flat triad, and I'd play it like 1-5-3, and then I would move to the third of an E triad, and then play the root and then the fifth of that one. These are all major triads. So then I'd move a semitone away and get to the F, the fifth of the F triad, and play that descending, and then move to the fifth of the B triad, and then play that descending as well. So I repeat the descending triadic pattern there. And then I find myself on the fifth of the E flat triad, but this time I move to the root before going down to the third. And then I go up an ascending A flat triad, and then I go up a semitone again to an E triad. So that's how I formed this line. That's what I was practicing at the time, and I just decided to play it over Luke's riff. Well, it's been a while since I played that. And then what I was doing was circular breathing it. And you circular breathe just by filling your cheeks full of air, and then using the muscles in your cheeks to squeeze the air out of your cheeks. And while you do that, you take a breath in through your nose. Yeah, there was some amazing stuff going in the guitar during this section. He was playing melodies and bass notes at the same time, and creating interesting patterns with polyrhythms and stuff. So in this section, we were Luke was playing crotchet root notes in the bass, but then he was also playing this melody over the top, which was made up of groups of 5 semiquavers, and then it just travelled through these chord changes. It's an 8-bar form, so the 5 semiquaver thing's not going to add up. So just in the last bar, we have 2 crotchets just to take it back up to the top. And then in this bit, I returned to that row of notes that I created using George Garzone's triadic approach, but this time I play it in unison with the drums, and we form this rhythm. And the rest of the tune pretty much all comes from them ideas. We form different riffs with the same rhythms and try and structure it in an interesting way. So yeah, if you haven't already, check out the track, and thanks for watching this video. If you got any other requests, let me know, and stay safe and take it easy.